In this video, I'm going to share with you the best Facebook ads strategy for 2021 as well as 2022. I run and manage around $150,000 worth of advertising profitably for my clients every single month. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the secret to why am I so successful at this when so many other people failed. So if you're one of those people who have tried to run Facebook ads in the past or currently, and this is just not working for you, in this video, you're going to discover exactly why whatever it is that you've been doing has not been working for you and what to do about it. Hey, I'm Nataliya from NataliyaRe.com. I own a marketing agency, and this channel is here to help you keep up with the pace of marketing, as well as developing the digital skills that you need to make sure you and your business will thrive in the future economy. So one of the most incredible gifts that we have been received in this digital age are Facebook ads. You know, in the old days, in order for you to actually build a business and reach people, you needed to run thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands worth of advertising in newspaper ads and in billboards, and these ads would be shown to people who might have not been interested at all in your product. But today, with the power of Facebook advertising, what you get to do is you get to show you and your product or service in front of those people who might want and need it most for as little as $1 a day. The thing is that even today, with those incredible tools that we now have, most business owners and most marketing agencies still haven't been able to figure out exactly how to make Facebook ads work for them and how to make them work for them profitably, right? So they end up spending and losing so much money trying. So if this has been you, if you've been failing with Facebook ads until now, worry not, because I'm going to do 3 things for you in this video. Number 1 is I'm going to explain to you exactly why is it that Facebook ads are not working for most people. The second thing I'm going to do for you is explain to you what is the secret, what is the secret sauce to actually making Facebook ads work and profitably bring in new customers and clients for your business. And the third thing I'm going to do for you is point blank share and display my full strategy. Exactly how am I working with clients so that you can take that strategy and copy it into your business, into your agency, and please, please, please help a lot of people and make a lot of money using it. Now, quick note here, if you are listening to this episode on my podcast, I would actually recommend you to go check out the description and click the link to actually see the YouTube video. The reason for that is because I'm about to dive into my computer and actually sketch this whole thing out. Facebook ads and understanding the strategy behind Facebook ads might get a little bit complicated at times. And so by sketching this out, things will be so much clearer to you, so much faster, I promise you. So with that being said, let's dive into the first thing in my agenda of revealing the best Facebook ad strategy for 2021. Let me get started with explaining exactly why Facebook ads are not working for most people. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's start with understanding exactly why do most people fail when it comes to running Facebook ads profitably and successfully. So in order to run Facebook ads profitably and successfully, you actually have to nail 3 different elements. I like to call this the triangle. And the reason why most people fail is they only basically put their entire attention on one of those elements. And not only that, but the one that's least important, right? So check this out. So the first element where most people put their attention in is it's what I like to call the tech, which is the technical aspect of running campaigns. This is where, for example, you choose the type of campaign you want to run. Do you want to run an engagement campaign or a conversion campaign? Or what kind of targeting are you doing for your campaign? Are you targeting Grant Cardone fans or Gary Vee fans? Which kind of fans are better? So these are the aspects where most people, most business owners, as well as most marketing agencies put their effort. And that's also why they fail, because they forget the other 2. The other 2 are, number 1, the strategy, which it sounds really unsexy, but it's really, really cool, because the strategy is where you sit down and architect your customer's journey. How do you get people from, let's say Fred is hanging in Facebook watching cat videos. How do you get Fred to actually become interested in your product enough for him to want to buy it within a scope of just a few minutes? This is what I like to call the customer journey. How do you get people who are just doing their own thing on Facebook and arise that desire, that influence, that need for your product in just a short amount of time? And the second thing that people forget is that it's all about the messaging. What kind of message do you put in your ads? And when it comes to messaging, there are two different aspects that you have to think about. First one is the copy. What kind of text do you put on your ad? And the second one is the creative. What type of banner of image do you put on your ad, or video if you choose to use video? Once you nail all three, this is where Facebook campaigns start to be really profitable. And this is where you hack the system and bam, you start printing money. This is where it happens. But since most people focus on the tech, they never get to actually work on the other two. Now, for this particular video, we're going to work on this part, the strategy part. And the reason why I chose to work on this part here is because 99% of Facebook ads courses do not teach this stuff. They mostly teach all about the tech, and they completely ignore the strategy, which causes their students to fail. So if you failed before, don't worry, that's the reason why, and we're gonna fix it in this video, right? So let's move on to the second part of this video of explaining the secret to making Facebook ads work when it comes to the strategy, right? In this video, we're gonna discuss the strategy. So here's the deal, check this out. This is super, super cool, so stay focused. In order to understand how to create an effective strategy, again, you have to understand the buyer's journey. And I'm going to represent the entire buyer's journey, aka how do you take a person and take them from a point where they have no idea who you are, what your business is about, what your product is about, all the way to them becoming super, super passionate and want to buy your thing, your product, your service, your whatever, your course. How do you do that? So usually people go through 4 different emotional stages before they are ready to buy from you. And you should know that at any kind of moment in time, only about 3% of your optional target market are actually people who are already ready to buy, meaning that you're gonna put an ad in front of their faces for your product. They're gonna say, hey, I was just looking for that, and they're straight away gonna go and buy, right? Only 3% of the market is actually at that point. The larger percent of the market is in one of those 3 stages. And I'm gonna walk you through this using an example so that will be much, much clearer. So let's say that you own a business in the weight loss industry, and you want to help people lose weight using a keto diet. So you have this course that has like 6 to 8 models, and you want to sell it using Facebook ads. So the majority of the people in your market who are, your market is obviously overweight people who want to lose weight. Most of the market are people who are unaware of the fact that they are at all overweight or just don't want to change anything about that. We want to ignore that market because it's irrelevant to us. The next part of the market are people who are aware of the problem. Meaning, for example, let's say that this person hanged out here, this person's name is Fred, and someone at some point made a comment to him about him being overweight. Or maybe Fred went to the doctor and the doctor was like, dude, your blood pressure is so high, you have to take it down. So Fred is now aware of the fact that he needs to lose weight. And then once he is, usually Fred will go through the third part of the buyer's journey, where he starts educating himself about the different options that he has when it comes to losing weight. So he's going to start reading about the gym and about yoga and about veganism and about how do you call that when people are fasting, intermediate fasting, and about keto and about a bunch of other things before he's ready to make his decision on which kind of path is the right one for Fred, right? Now, here's the deal. What most people do on Facebook ads is they try and they enforce using the tech stage, using this stage to basically get those people, right? So in the beginning, when Facebook ads were super, super cheap, I have no problem with that. Please do target only the people who are looking for keto courses, and you will be successful like that. But as time went by and more advertisers came into the picture, those people became super, super expensive to target. Super, super expensive. And so the reason why most people fail and lose money is because they're trying to target those people, but it's just too expensive and they cannot compete because they cannot compete against bigger companies who can afford to pay more to target people on Facebook, right? So the secret to making those Facebook ads work is to actually start targeting people here, in the lower stages of their journey, through educational ads. So let me explain. Instead of me going out there and just putting my product and my ad in front of people, let's say that this is my image and this is my copy. Instead of putting it in front of people here, I'm actually going to create a different ad for Fred, basically educating him about, hey Fred, if you want to lose weight, did you hear there's this thing called keto dieting, and it's much more effective than anything other on the market, right? And by me educating Fred and getting him to ascend all the way to becoming a ready-to-go buyer, that's where I make my money, because targeting those people in those aspects of the pyramid is super cheap, and I can do it all day, every day without even blinking, right? Because no one else is doing this. So I'm going to target those people. I'm going to put educational ads in front of them, and then once I educated ad, once he watched, like, let's say a couple of my videos where I talk about keto, then I'm ready to retarget him. There's something in Facebook called retargeting, where you can take the people who actually watched your educational ads and then sell to them, right? And this is the secret to making this work. So now that we've gone through all of this, and I know that it can be a bit complicated at times, but that's Facebook ads. And if you want to learn and have the license to print money, my friend, you're gonna have to learn this stuff. There is absolutely no other way except hiring me, I guess, but you know what I mean. So let me take you to the third stage of this journey, where I share with you my strategy. Exactly how do I work with clients in order to make sure that all of this is taken care of in a very, very, very simple way. So here's how it goes. You ready? The best Facebook ad strategy for 2021. It contains 3 different steps. Step number 1 is you go on Facebook and you start uploading what I like to call content ads, which are basically educational ads for Fred, right? Those are the ads that we talked about here. You will go out there and start talking to this audience, to the audience of people who are aware there is a problem and they want to solve it, or they're exploring different options to solve that problem. I want you to educate them on why your method or your secret or your thing is actually better than anything else. Again, if you're selling a keto course, talk about keto. Talk about why is it that much better than any other method out there. The second thing you're going to do is, once you have created an audience of people who have watched your educational content, you're going to start retargeting those ads with lead generation ads, right? This is why you're still not selling to those people. You simply want to add them into your list, right? By giving them something for free. You can offer them a free report. You can offer them a free video. You can offer them anything that you want, as long as it's for free. And basically what you're doing there is you're taking them out of the environment of Facebook into your world, into your funnel, into your opt-in page, and you start basically taking them into your universe. And by doing that, you're also getting them on your list, right? So even if they're not going to buy immediately, now you own them on your list. You can contact them as much as you like for free via your list. And then once you have a bunch of those people hanging around Facebook can tell you anything that you want to know about those people, including these are people who are your leads. You're going to target those people again with sales ads, right? This is basically how it works. So let's compare it to our pyramid. In this content stage, you basically are targeting people who are aware there's a problem. They're still not exactly sure what is the best solution for this. In this stage, during the lead generation, when people get educational content in order to actually understand what is the best path for them to solve their problem, you start targeting them here in the educational by offering them free reports, free PDFs, free infographics, whatever it is to get them into your list. And then at the end, once people have gone through this and your lead generation methods have already convinced them that keto is the best thing in the world for them, that's when you start selling them, right? That's where you take those people here and basically present your sales ads to them. So basically you took Fred from being all the way, I'm going to make him blue, all the way here in the aware stage, and you got them up one stage, you got them up the second stage, and eventually Fred will become your customer. And one last thing you need to know about this is that the law states that when you are the educator, when you are the person who basically shows me and educates me about a particular solution that I'm looking for, I will be most likely to buy from you than anyone else. Even if someone else has a better course, even if someone else's course is cheaper than yours, I'm still gonna buy yours because I'm already connected to you and I already trust you. So that's it, guys. I know that this video might have been a bit more complicated and more progressive than others, but this has been a question that I got so often from so many different people in my email that I just wanted to make sure that we have this video to answer it. So if you have any questions about this, which I'm sure you have, please make sure to leave a comment here below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do this now, because this channel helps you do 3 things. It helps you start and grow your own profitable online business. It helps you create super effective marketing for your business. And it helps you and teaches you everything you need to know about managing your business like a true boss effectively, so that your business will not end up taking over your life. I'm gonna see you in the next video. And until then, yalla bye. Oh, by the way, before you go, if you're curious to see exactly how far can you and your business really go, and you want to explore the option of working with me one-on-one on your business, simply head over to nataliyaray.com/agency and learn exactly what I do, how I do it, and how I can help you take your business to new heights. Now, for reals, I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, yalla bye.